Hi everyone. This is my friend Kim. She's a dietitian, and I have her on today because we wanted to chat about dietitian stuff. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you, Kit. Hello.
So the topic that you picked today is thinking about prebiotics and probiotics. So first of all, like what are they? What's the difference between a prebiotic and a probiotic?
Yeah. So I guess we'll start with probiotics. Probiotics, the technical definition is that they're live microorganisms that, when taken in an adequate amount, will provide our body with a health benefit. So basically, they're live microbes, similar to the microbes that live in our gut microbiome. And we can take them in tablets, in food, in liquids, in powders, lots of different forms. And what they can do is survive the journey. So they're living all the way to our large bowel. And when they get there, they can interact with our gut microbiome and provide us, hopefully, with a health benefit. So that's a probiotic.
Mhm.
And then the prebiotics are the food, the energy source for our gut microbiome. So if you think of like your gut microbiome as a pet, you want to be feeding it to keep it alive and keep it flourishing. So we need to give it prebiotics to have that energy. And prebiotics are mostly found in fiber. So fiber that our body cannot break down. We don't have the enzymes to break it down. So it stays in our small bowel, gets to our large bowel, and then the microbes in our gut are able to use it as food. They ferment it. They produce compounds, metabolites that have benefits for our health, and it allows the gut microbiome to flourish and provide us with a healthy gut.
Cool. I really like the idea of like the microbiome being a pet.
Yeah.
We feed it. So
Yeah.
not only do we need the pet, but we also need the food source.
Yeah, you got to look after it.
You already touched on like some of the benefits of taking it. Is there any other benefits of like having these two products?
I guess the benefits of having like prebiotic fibers in our diet and having a healthy gut, there's a lot of benefits. So it's shown to help with our immune system and our immune regulation. It helps us to produce even vitamins, so vitamin K and B vitamins. It helps us to absorb nutrients better. And some probiotics have evidence behind them to help with particular conditions. So, for example, if you have IBS, some probiotics can help with, bloating or diarrhea or constipation, or they might even help with preventing diarrhea if you're taking antibiotics or if you're traveling and you don't want to get traveler's diarrhea. So there's a lot of different health benefits of particular probiotics, but largely having prebiotics in our diet is beneficial for our overall health.
Okay, so you need both. Do you reckon people get enough like from eating at the moment?
Well, I'm pretty sure the most recent, I looked at it a few weeks ago, but the most recent data that we have from when they do like population studies on, the Australian diet, most people aren't eating enough fiber. So we need 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day. And I think from memory, most adults were only getting maybe 20 grams a day. So people are falling short of getting enough fiber in their diet. So they're probably not getting enough of that prebiotic fiber.
Yeah. That actually surprises me that people actually eat 20 grams of fiber. I thought it would be
I
way
know.
less.
Yeah, I thought it would be less too. I was like, oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, good on you guys for eating your fruit and
Yeah.
vegetables. Keep it up, and other grains. So where are the sources? Like, how do we eat, like these important things like prebiotics and probiotics? Where do we get them from our food sources?
Yeah. So certain fibers are prebiotic fibers, and they're, to get all technical, they're our galacto-oligosaccharides and our fructose.
Big word.
Yeah. So if you're someone who's done the FODMAP diet, you're probably familiar with those.
Yeah.
But they're found in like garlic, in onions, in legumes and lentils, in whole grain breads and cereals, oats, things like that. And then they're also found as an additive to some foods. So like chicory root and inulin are common additives to like granola bars or like fiber bars, things like that. So you can look for, those prebiotic fibers in those foods. Yeah.
Mhm. Cool. So I'm thinking like maybe as a food then, like something with like garlic and onion, like maybe even like a pasta with those things.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like most people cook with garlic and onion. So, you're already on the way if you're using those in your cooking, and then having some fruit like banana, or having porridge for breakfast or oats or granola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can
And
find
then
it quite easily. Yeah.
yeah, and probiotics, where do we find those?
Yeah. So probiotics, I guess let's break it down a little bit more, because I think when people think of probiotics, they immediately go to like fermented foods,
Mm-hmm.
um, like yogurt or sauerkraut, kefir, those sorts of things. And I guess if we're getting technical with the definition, probiotics are something more that you could look at as a medicine.
Mm.
So if we go back to that definition, they need to be alive. We need to know what dose we're taking, and we need to know that we're getting a health benefit from that probiotic. So if you're looking for a probiotic, that's going to be in like those capsules, or it's going to be a product that has added probiotics to it.
Mm-hmm.
You think of like Avalia or Activia yogurt, they have added probiotics. But if we go to the fermented foods,
Mm-hmm.
then they have what's called live cultures.
Yeah.
So they're still going to have those microbes, but we don't really know how much is present. We don't know the exact name of the microbes. So they could be providing you with a benefit, but again, we don't know. So I know, do
Mm.
you still make kombucha, Kit?
Yeah, I do. I still make
Yeah,
kombucha. Yeah, that's the
yeah,
mystery. Is the mystery pot where you don't know what you're
exactly. Yeah.
getting.
And your kombucha from like 2 months ago is probably going to have different amounts and different types of microbes to your kombucha that you make,
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So that's why fermented foods don't contain probiotics; they contain live cultures. So that's
Yeah.
a bit of a difference there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's helpful. That's so helpful. Um,
Yeah.
so if people want to find you, Kim, and like get more information, because you offer like services in terms of like consult online as well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give me your website and some socials, and I'll put them in the description box.
Yes.
Um, yeah, great.
So you can find me at, Kim Lindsay Nutrition. That's my website, and that's me on Instagram as well. And I do one-on-one consults, so I can help you with all your gut health needs.
Yeah, and you have a really helpful blog as well, so go
Yeah,
follow her. Thanks for coming and chatting with me today.
no
Hopefully that
worries.
information was helpful for other people. But if you have any more questions, put them in the description box. Okay, catch you next time. Bye.